Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, we need to understand what is the difference between stateful and stateless widgets. Remember that in Flutter, everything is widgets. These widgets are divided into two parts. Now, understand what is a widget. In Flutter, everything is a widget. A widget is like a blueprint that tells Flutter how the UI should look and behave. For example, if you use text box, button, image, row, column, everything, scaffold, material app, anything, whatever you are using, all are widgets. So you can also say the Flutter is a combination of or collection of widgets. So you have to learn how to use widgets, then you will learn Flutter. So these widgets are divided into two parts, stateless widgets and stateful widgets. So whatever we are going to code in Flutter, we have to do accordingly. So here you see the meaning of stateless widget. Stateless widget means no state. These widgets are immutable. Once created, they cannot be changed during runtime. Means whatever you have written in these widgets, you cannot change. Like logo, like title. If you don't want to change, suppose you want to change logo at runtime, then it cannot be stateless. It should be stateful. But these are example. If you are not changing title of your application, that is called stateless. So this should be used within a stateless class. So their UI depend only on the data passed to them. By constructor as a parameter, you are passing a value, but after that you are not changing. If the data change, Flutter rebuild a new widget. Remember that if data change, Flutter rebuild a new widgets, but the value of these remain same because these are stateless. For example, suppose you are using text widget. Under this you are passing hello. It will always show hello. If you have an icon, so it will show icon. If you have a logo, then it will show logo. Image.assets. So these are fixed. They are not changing. That's why these are stateless. But stateful means have a state. These widgets can change dynamically during the app lifetime. Whatever you enter two number and you make a sum of number, that is called stateful. You have some name display on a screen, you click on a button and name change, that is called stateful. So stateful also having a two classes, stateful widgets, immutable blueprint, which have the blueprint of the states. Then we have another state class that have mutable data plus logic. So whatever the logic you want to implement, you have to implement under this class, which is a subclass of state. And you have a variables that you want to change at runtime, so you will change under state, but you can declare those in a stateful widgets. Remember that. But in stateful widgets, remember these are immutable blueprint. So we have to take variable under state class. Whenever you want to make a change in state variables, then you have to call or use setState function. Remember that. So under this setState function, you will write your code to change the UI or change the data within a particular variable. Then only it will reflect on runtime. Like checkbox, check, uncheck, you have to set within a set state. Text field, whatever you type there and you want to display that text, you have to write in under the set state. Counter app, you increment, decrement buttons and you have a counter variable that you want to change. You have to write under set state. How? I will explain later on. Now there is a certain life cycle of stateless widgets and stateful widgets. So stateless widgets have only one build method. Whatever you write in that method and you override this method, everything is fixed because you don't need to change later on. But in stateful widgets lifecycle, we have 5 methods. First is create state. So this used to create your state object. Then init state function is used to initialize whatever you want to initialize before you can say calling of constructor. You can say that. Then build also same, which we have in stateless. You will design your here states. And set state method, here you will change your value and that will reflect on build method. Dispose also to remove the widgets from the screen. So these are the functions, those belong to lifecycle of widgets. So if stateful widgets are there, then these are the method that we are going to use. And if stateless is there, then we are going to use only build method. So that is all about widgets and types of widgets in Flutter. Now we'll see in the next video how to use stateless widgets to create your first app.